I don't know if I went all the way 90 on that one. I couldn't really feel. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes you think you're in a full 90, but you're actually still slightly upwards. As you can see, not the best form yet. I'm still working on building the strength and control to be able to execute that clean while keeping a straight back, holding that posterior pelvic tilt down and up the entire time. And as you can see now, my lower back still arches upwards into an anterior pelvic tilt to compensate for that lack of strength and lack of control. The key points to training this skill, or any skill really, is to start off your skill training sessions by attempting the skill itself as best as you can for a handful of times. This way, you're starting off fresh and you're not fatigued from doing any exercises before that. Make sure you make each attempt count by resting 1 to 3 minutes before each attempt. This way, you regain most of your strength before each attempt and you're not fatigued. If I try a 90-degree handstand push-up and only wait about 30 seconds, well, I know I'm not going to progress as fast and the attempt is not going to be as good as it would be if I would wait just a little bit longer, from 1 to 3 minutes. Make sure that you're doing your skill training sessions before your strength training sessions. So for example, I spend about 30 to 45 minutes training the skill. That includes first attempting the skill itself, accompanied by doing particular exercises that help me build the strength and control for that particular skill. After that 30 to 45 minutes, or sometimes even longer, even an hour of skill training, then I will do my strength training, all of my basics, my push-ups, pull-ups, squats, dips, whatever it is that I feel like doing that day that just helps me build overall strength and body control. If you do it the other way around, if you do your strength training first and then attempt your skill, you're going to be fatigued and your attempt at the skills are not going to be as good as they would be if you start off fresh. The same reason why you attempt the skills at the beginning of your skill training session and then you do the exercises that help you with that skill. All right, so let's get down to business. One of the hardest parts to me about skill training is having the patience, not only the patience in the long run, because you know each skill is going to take months to learn, months dedicated to learning that skill, but also the patience between each attempt during each session. It's only been about 20 to 30 seconds since I just did that first attempt, but I already want to try another one, but I know I'm not going to get the most out of it if I'm impatient and I rush it. So I'm going to wait about another 30 seconds and then we'll do try number 2. So in that very bottom position, I definitely feel that I'm pushing my shoulders down, depressing them. So the opposite of shrugging them, push them down and then hold them away. So down and out. Damn it. That last one, I waited 3 minutes before attempting. I went inside, I got some water, came outside 3 minutes later, and so I think waiting up to 3 minutes was a good idea because that one felt the cleanest. And it's been about 30 seconds right now since that last attempt. And I'm just going to give it one more attempt, and then I'm going to do the 3 exercises that I've been doing that are helping me the most with this particular skill. Actually, I'm going to give it one more attempt, but this time I'm going to try it with my feet together to make it a little bit harder. Should have done that in the beginning, but it's okay to have fun with your training sessions. I just waited about 3 minutes, took another 3-minute rest, so let's give it one more attempt. here are the 3 main exercises that I've been doing to help me build the strength and control for the 90-degree handstand push-up. The first one is we're combining a pike push-up. Well, we're going from a pike push-up into the 90-degree hold, that bent arm hold. Start off holding your shoulders protracted, push them away from each other. Don't be relaxed, but push your shoulder blades away. Come down at the deep angle, and then transition into the bottom of that elbow hold, that bent arm planche, and then finish the pike push-up by coming back up. The second exercise I like to refer to as progressive pike push-ups. Rather than doing your normal pike push-up straight down like this, we're going to gradually make the angle deeper and deeper, increasing the range of motion. So first, make sure you're holding your shoulders protracted. That's another thing with this variation. We're not trying to retract our shoulders so much, but we're focused on holding them protracted, pushing the shoulder blades away from each other. This position right here, we're going to hold this, and we're going to get deeper, deeper, and deeper, and then come back that same way. From there to here, and one more. Come back. And then restart. And the third exercise are 90-degree negatives, which I'm sure most of you who are training this exercise are already doing. And I always like to push out in a pike push-up just to help build that extra little bit amount of strength. Ugh, my shoulders are getting tired. Let's try a full one. Oh. I'm coming to the end of my skill training session right now. Been out here for about 45 minutes. As you can see, I started off the skill training session by attempting the 90-degree handstand push-up first, with about 1 to 3 minutes of rest in between each attempt. I was able to execute each one, well, almost each one, but as you can tell, I still struggle and the form was not perfect. So my goal is to be able to do more than one and to keep my back straight the entire time. Follow me along with this 90-degree handstand push-up journey and keep training hard yourself. Remember, start off your skill training session, then do the exercises that help you with that skill, and then after that, feel free to do all of your basics, your strength training. Don't neglect the basics: pull-ups, push-ups, dips. Those are all going to help you build more strength and body control that help you with your skills.